Hi Candle Fam! If you're new here, I'm Allen with Earthglow, and this channel is all about sharing the joy of candle making. In today's video, I'm really excited because a lot of you had actually requested that I try Makesy, formerly the Wooden Wick Co. And a lot of you had asked if I had tried their fragrance oils, and I have tried their essential oils, but I had never tried any fragrance oils from them. I do buy all my wooden wicks from them, and I have tried their soap bases. Most of their products that I've tried, I really do enjoy using, but the fragrance oils, I had never tried them. Today's video is going to be my first experience ordering fragrance oils from Makesy, so I'm going to be unboxing this giant box behind me of oils, and they're just little bottles that I purchased. They were pretty pricey as well, even for the tiny 10 milliliter bottles. Usually companies just have a 1 ounce bottle, but they only have a 10 milliliter bottle. And for reference, 1 ounce would be equal to 30 milliliters. So I've heard a lot of things about this company. Some people I've heard say that they are like their ride or die supplier. So I figured that I had to check them out because this company does market themselves as being within my business policy in terms of how clean their fragrance oils are. You can do your own research on that, but basically they most all of their oils would pass my no BS fragrance test, which is very difficult. You usually have to scour through the whole SDS and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, I have a lot of things that I like about this company so far, and there are also going to be some cons. Like, for example, it did take longer than I had hoped to get these oils in. I placed my order on, I'm gonna put the date up on the screen, and then I'm gonna also put the date up that these oils were delivered because I can't remember exactly offhand, but those dates should be up on the screen for you to see. And I thought that this was a pretty long time in terms of, you know, getting the product in. What I did with these oils is the kit option where you can like build your own fragrance oil kit. So they let you put 10 different oils together and you get a 10 milliliter bottle of each oil, which is pretty small. Most companies, a sample size is going to be about 1 ounce. With almost all the other suppliers that I have ordered from, that has been the case, including luxury suppliers like 1617 and Stone Candles. But anyways, most of the fragrances that I have purchased from them are ones that you all had recommended. I went through each and every one of your recommendations that I could find and ordered those scents. So I hope that you're excited for this, and I'm not gonna shout out names individually on the screen because I don't want to put anyone on the spot, like if I don't enjoy one of the fragrances that you really liked. Just because fragrance is so subjective, I won't put any of you on the spot, but just know that if you suggested one of these oils to me in the comments, I probably ordered it unless it was out of stock, which unfortunately some were out of stock, but most all, like 95% of the oils that you, my Earthglow Candle Fam suggested, I did go ahead and purchase. And as you'll know, I do not have a box opener, so I just use scissors or a knife, and that works perfectly fine for me. But I do really like how Makesy and Candle Science package their orders because they do use definitely more eco-friendly materials here. So let's just take a look at the receipt. I'm just gonna cover my address here and show you all what I had purchased. So I did get some more wick clips, and I do always order my wooden wicks from them. So I am pretty familiar with them as a supplier, but these are some of the fragrances that I ordered. And this is the second page to what I had ordered from them. So basically all fragrances, and I ordered a lot of fragrance oils. I think I have 20 scents. And I did also order their Top Waxes Discovery Kit, just because a lot of you do use their waxes, and I wanted to have some familiarity with them, so that way I can be more useful in answering your questions when you do use one of their oils or one of their wax blends. Okay. Okay, so Oh my god, I'm so excited, you all. So these are their little boxes, and these are really cute. I bet this package costs like, I bet I paid like $5 for this little box here, but it's fine. So they have put them all in these adorable little bottles here in the boxes, and I do actually have 20 different oils that I'm gonna be smelling. So I'm gonna do this over the course of part 1 and part 2, I think, because this is just gonna get really long if I do all these in the same video. So this is gonna be part 1. I don't know why they didn't put a thing on this box, but that's fine. So I'm gonna do this box, and then these are just the wooden wick clips that I always order from them. And then, oh, they included their own little blotter strips as well, which, you know, you definitely don't need if you have them already, but that's really nice, because a lot of people may not already have blotter strips. And then this is the top selling waxes discovery kit, and I'm gonna do a separate video on this kit because this video is just intended to be an unboxing video for the fragrances. But I'm gonna be testing all those out. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is my first time ever smelling Makesy's fragrance oils, and so I'm gonna be doing this first self-discovery kit is what they call them. And just so you're aware, each of these kits, I think it costs, oh, they don't even put the price on here. Well, I'm gonna put the price up on the screen for what I paid for the discovery kits, and they do have free shipping if you're over $100, but again, there's really no such thing as free shipping. They just build it into their prices. But yeah, let's check these out. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna be looking at is this Yuzu Blossoms and Hinoki, and a lot of you, I think 2 or 3 of you had recommended that I try this scent. And I am gonna be making all these into candles, but this video, again, is just gonna be my out of the bottle first impressions. Oh, wow. Guys, this is really, really impressive out of the bottle. Holy cow. Okay, they have these little like things inside of them where you can like use a dropper, which most people aren't really doing if they're making candles. But I'm gonna try to pull this out and see if I can get this little stopper thing out of the bottle. So I can put this on a blotter strip. Wow, I am very, very impressed, to say the least, at this first fragrance. I'm gonna use their little strips. You can just get these on Amazon really inexpensively, or on Candle Science. They also have these, but I recommend Amazon because then you don't have to pay shipping unless you're ordering already from Candle Science. Okay, so Yuzu Blossoms. Oh my gosh, it's thundering outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but we're getting a thunderstorm. Wow. Guys, this is insane. This screams luxury. Okay, so I don't even know what I'm smelling. This is so exotic. This smells like something like Japanese or Asian. I'm like getting chills smelling this fragrance. And I'm absolutely speechless. This is so cohesive and well-rounded. I guess the closest thing that I've smelled to this oil is, gosh, something from Stone Candles, or it would be like Neroli and White Jasmine by Candle Science, but this is really sophisticated. I'm curious to see how this one is gonna throw, because if we don't get any HT on these, they're not gonna be worth much to me, but this is potent out of the bottle, potent. So yeah, blown away. Next I'm gonna be trying this Shishi and Yuzu and sea salt. I'm sure I'm butchering that first word there. It sounds, again, kind of Japanese or kind of Asian. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna, again, pull off this little cap thing here. I don't even know if you can see, but they put these little droppers on the bottles, which, I mean, they're kind of pointless to me. I'm just trying to like pull these out so I can actually... Okay, let me get a strip here. This one does strike me as similar to the Yuzu blossoms and hinoki, and it could just be that that Yuzu note is very prominent in both of these. Yeah, this one is really good too. Definitely getting more of the sea salt and more of the fresh ocean vibe to this one. I think, gosh, I don't know. I kind of like the other one better, but this one is really good too. Like the sea salt, this is powerful out of the bottle. The sea salt is really prominent too, but both of these scream luxury to me, and they scream like earthy, organic, exotic florals, kind of Japanese almost. Wow. Okay, I would give both of these fragrances that I have smelled so far a 10 out of 10 for uniqueness, being upscale, and the strength out of the bottle is just blowing me away. I mean, these remind me of 1617's oils out of the bottle. Not many companies can really do that. Candle Science sometimes has that strength out of the bottle, but I'm really, really, really enjoying these fragrances so far. Next up, let's check out this Orchid and Black Amber. Now, Candle Science has a sea salt in Orchid that so many of us know and love, and they also have a black plum and black amber and plum. And this one is called Orchid and Black Amber. So, and they also have a cashmere plum that so many of us are familiar with from Candle Science. So I'm kind of curious how this one is going to compare to the Black Amber and Plum and the Cashmere Plum and the Sea Salt Orchid. Okay. Yeah, this one definitely is on the sweeter side for the Wooden Wick, or I shouldn't say the Wooden Wick Co., for Makesy. I'm gonna take this little stopper off. I find that the scent is so much more powerful when I've pulled the stopper out of these bottles. Yeah, this almost reminds me of if I took the Black Amber and Plum, and if I mix that one with the Cashmere Plum by Candle Science. I'm gonna smell the Black Amber and Plum right now. Yeah, let me see here. I do definitely prefer this Orchid and Black Amber out of the bottle, but it doesn't have as strong of a scent as the Candle Science Black Amber and Plum. And I also think that you do definitely get a more prominent orchid note in that one, but if I had to place it, I would say it's a cross between all three of the Candle Science scents that I was anticipating it would smell like. If you took a third of Sea Salt and Orchid, Black Amber and Plum, and Cashmere Plum, 1/3 of each, I think that you would come very close to this Orchid and Black Amber. I'm gonna put this one on a strip though. Just for the fun of it here. This is really nice though. This just has a really smooth like finish to it. Yeah, it's lighter though out of the bottle than the other two, which makes me wonder how it's gonna throw in a candle. Okay, next up, let's take a look at, oh, I'm really excited for this one. The Natural Golden Oud and Myrrh by Makesy. So I love the scent of myrrh and I love the scent of oud, and the idea of golden oud just elevates the oud even more in my opinion, because it reminds me of like maybe amber with the oud or something that kind of gives it a golden quality. And I'm really hoping that this smells like a very upscale scent, like a luxury type of an incense is what I'm hoping for. Okay, let me just pull this cap off here. Not what I was expecting. I I wish they wouldn't put these stoppers in every single fragrance, because who's literally gonna be doing these by the drop? I mean, come on. Wow. Okay, this was not what I was expecting at all, but I really, really like it. Grab one of their strips here. Wow, okay. This reminds me of, there's patchouli in this, or at least I'm picking up a lot of patchouli. It reminds me, it's like if you took a little bit of like crackling birch by Nature's Garden and mixed it in with, gosh, there's some sort of like a frankincense note almost to this, or some sort of like an golden like Egyptian amber note to this. Very incensey, like almost like a resin. I really like this. It was not what I was expecting at all, but it's definitely a high-end smelling incense. And it has that sort of sap nature to it almost, too, like tree sap almost. Yeah, I would give this one, I would say an 8 out of 10 to 9 out of 10 for liking it, and we will see how the hot throw is. Okay, next up, let's take a look. Ooh, okay, so several of you had recommended that I try this one, the Harvested Sumac and Campfire. And what I am really hoping for from this one is that it's some sort of an upscale smelling bonfire scent. Now, you all, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, know that I have been really looking for a high-end smelling campfire scent. I've tried the ones from Flaming Candle, Stone Candles, Candle Science, I think some from Aztec, and I just haven't found anything that I'm totally in love with yet. And so, let's see what this Harvested Sumac and Campfire is gonna do for us. Oh my God, you guys. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, I gotta pull this stopper off here because they smell very light to me out of the bottle when the stopper is on. But from what I'm getting, I really, yeah, holy. I'm not gonna swear on this channel, but this is very light. And that's concerning to me. But what I am smelling, I would give a solid 10 out of 10 for, yeah, okay, this is it. This Harvested Sumac and Campfire, this is it. This is the luxury campfire scent that I've been looking for. I am literally getting chills right now from this fragrance. This is a luxe campfire. This is not a smoke in your hair type of a campfire scent, ladies and gentlemen. This is a luxury campfire. This is a luxury campfire. For those of you who recommended this scent to me, you know exactly what I was looking for, and this is it. This Harvested Sumac and Campfire is it. I am blown away. I mean, this is exactly like the name. It smells like something that was harvested with the campfire, and you get the smoke, but it's not a smoke in your hair type of a smoke. It has a little hint of marshmallow to it, but it's not a sweet fragrance really. There's a sweeter note to it, but it's more of the Harvested Sumac type of a note. This is so high-end smelling. Okay, so we are already halfway done with this box, but I'm so excited for the rest of what we have in here. Okay, guys, frankincense and myrrh. This one, I have been looking for a really good frankincense and myrrh scent, and I've tried the frankincense and myrrh by the Candle Science. I don't really like it. I tried the frankincense and myrrh by Nature's Garden, and I would say that it's an okay scent, but it kind of smells like something you would have in a cheap kind of gas station bathroom maybe, like, you know how they do incense sometimes in those. So I'm curious, the cap just kind of came off with the ring here. I'm curious what this one is going to do. Okay, very light here. I'm gonna pull off the stopper. I'm finding that there's a pattern where these are kind of light out of the bottle, but when I pull off the stoppers, it really helps. Okay. Okay, I'm still having trouble smelling this one. I'm gonna try it on a blotter strip. Okay. Try to get some here. Okay, this is really nice. This is a classic frankincense and myrrh. I would say that this is everything that I was hoping it would be. This is beautiful. It's very light though out of the bottle. On the strip, I do smell more of it, but it is still pretty light. It's got a peppery type of quality to it. It kind of reminds me of the cypress and bayberry by Candle Science. It's not quite as peppery as that. What concerns me is how light this scent is. Okay, and we have 3 scents left for this haul. Oh, this one was really recommended by, I want to say 2 to 3 of you. This is the Calabrian lemon and lilac leaves. And lemon lilac fragrances of all types are just really popular. I'm gonna just right off the bat pull this little stopper out just because it seems like I'm having trouble really smelling these when the stoppers are in. And it makes sense, right? Because a lot of the fragrance is like obstructed by the stopper. So I'm not gonna knock the company too much for weak scents out of the bottle. But yeah, the stoppers I really don't understand. Unless any of you, wow, okay guys, I'm smelling this one really strong. But yeah, I don't understand why they do those stoppers. Do any of you use like single drops of things where you're needing those on their bottles? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Wow. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is like if you took Bergamot by Nature's Garden and mixed it with lemon and French lilac by Candle Science, with maybe even actually no, this is more like the pink lilac and willow by Aztec mixed with some lemon. This is absolutely gorgeous. This one's really powerful too out of the bottle. Like on the strip, it's kind of blowing me away. Yeah, I would say that this company has been kind of mixed where some of them are really powerful on the strip and then a few other ones are just not as much, which is common with fragrance oils because they're all, you know, constructed differently in terms of their top notes and how powerfully those come through. But yeah, this is gorgeous. So next up, I'm gonna take a look at this Blackberry and Saffron. And I have been looking for a good Blackberry fragrance. I love the Blackberry, I think it's Blackberry Sage. Yeah, the Blackberry Sage by Nature's Garden I really love, but it does contain phthalates, which I think is unacceptable at this point. Most companies have gone phthalate free, and I know that the Wood & Wick Co. definitely has. They're always on top of their game with that kind of stuff, which I really appreciate. It just makes my job easier to be able to find things that I would use in my line. But okay. I'm gonna check out this Blackberry and Saffron here. Okay, I'm not so much a fan of this one out of the bottle, guys. I'm gonna put it on a strip here. This one, yeah, I'm sorry, this one is not for me. This smells artificial to me. Man, what a disappointment. It's really powerful too, but it smells like an artificial blackberry, like something you get in the kids section at Bath & Body Works, and it would be like in a spray foam type of a thing. Yeah, I feel like this one would be popular with some people, but for me, this is just not what I'm going for when I'm looking for a blackberry type of a fragrance. So I don't really get any of the saffron. It just kind of smells like an artificial blackberry. Literally like something that I used to have as a kid too in the bathtub. So yeah, this one's a no-go for me. And the last fragrance from this haul is Bergamot and ambergris, and I hope that's in focus. And I think that this one was also recommended by one of you. Just straight away gonna pull this stopper out again. Don't really know what I'm smelling here, but I'm liking. Oh yeah, Okay, this is a win. Whoever recommended this one to me definitely knows my taste. This one reminds me a little bit of a perfume cologne type of a scent. Almost like a fresher version of the Floral Musk by Nature's Garden, if any of you are familiar with that scent. Or like a fresher version of Cashmere by Nature's Garden. This is beautiful. This is really upscale smelling. Definitely something that I would pay a lot for. I'm wishing it were stronger out of the bottle. But I'm getting the bergamot, I'm getting the ambergris. Absolutely love this scent, and I can't wait to try this one in a candle. Well, that is all for this video. Definitely stay tuned for my part 2, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to tap the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from me. But yeah, I will be doing the unboxing of my other 10 oils. I just didn't want this video to be an hour long, and I think it's already gonna be like half an hour or 20 minutes with what I did from these. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you suggested one of these oils to me, and if you use any of the oils from Makesy that you think that I should check out, because I am always open to trying out new oils. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm wishing all of you happy candle making.